Welcome back to the People Power Fantasy Football Podcast, and this is Ryan Harper.
And Nick, the loser lamb.
Nick, the loser lamb, and we are absent of our third person. She has abandoned us. Again. She hit the iceberg, she sunk, and, we had a replacement, it seemed, and then Mark just stopped responding to us. We're losers everywhere we turn, it seems like.
Well, we try to get better, but, him being the responsible adult he is packing.
Yeah. And not a gun. He's packing, legit. Because he's going to go kill some, defenseless animals. Because he's a big badass. All right, let's get into these Week 9 recaps. This is an interesting week because I'm pretty sure this is the first week we didn't have a single team get over 200 points. Very low scoring week. Last week we had, 2 weeks ago we had 200 points on 3 different teams. This week our highest scoring team didn't even crack 160. So that's crazy. Very defensive.
Apocalypse.
Well, I had 4 people on bye, but a lot of teams didn't have people on bye. The bye-apocalypse is hitting different teams at different times. I think Green Around the Gills is getting hit by it this week. I think he's got 3 or 4 people on bye last I looked.
Whoever I played, I think I played Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Not Ertz. I don't remember the other last name, but he had, I think, Big Ben and Brown, so he got a little bit of it, but he still beat me because I suck.
All right, so the first matchup, I got my first loss. I lost to Green Around the Gills. It was actually much closer than I thought. I lost by 15. My team, without my 4 best running backs, kind of fell apart. I think my running backs I played combined got 15 points. That's pretty bad. Then 2 Girlies, 1 Cup beat Luck of the Irish by less than 3 points. Very close game. The Joker dominated Beer Money. Just ran all over his bitch ass. Brown and Cupulator narrowly defeated Snowflake. Very close matchup by less than 4 points. And then Mark beat Total Domination. And Rams, bringing it up the rear, beat Average Joe's by 10.
It was a good week. A good little week going on. All right. Now, but week 10 is going to be even better because this is where I get my second win of the year, hopefully. We have Look at the Irish going up against Mark's team. 2 Girlies, 1 Cup going up against the Average Joe's. Total Domination going up against Beer Money. Snowflake going up against Green Around the Gills. The Snowhawks going up against the Rams, bringing it up the rear. And the Joker, the badass who kills defenseless animals, going up against Brown and Cupulator.
That should be his new nickname. The man who kills defenseless animals.
Yeah.
Bader, change your team name to that, you bitch.
He probably will.
The power rankings is a treat this week because we only had 2 teams move from last week to this week. So I'm still number 1. Mark is still number 2. Brown and Cupulator is still number 3. 2 Girlies, 1 Cup is still number 4. Rams, bringing it up the rear, is still number 5. Average Joe's is still number 6. Total Domination is still number 7. Green Around the Gills moved up 2 spots to number 8. The Joker is still number 9. Beer Money moved down 2 spots to number 10. Luck of the Irish is still 11. And Snowflake is still number 12.
Yes, sir.
So that's crazy. 2 teams moved, that's it.
Only 2.
It's nuts. I love it. That's showing that the league's, starting to establish itself. The playoff run is about to happen, so every matchup counts. It's crazy. And even though there wasn't much changing there, the records are still so close that literally week by week, you could be in or out of the playoffs if you're at that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spot. So
yeah, it's crazy. It's crunch time. Make it or break it. Well, anybody but me. All right, and now I want to switch gears to the Zeke situation now, because me and Ron both got the update that his appeal, or whatever the bullshit reason he tried to get out of now, got denied, so he is suspended for 6 games for now. That'll probably last a whole 2 days.
Yeah, and if that sticks, that means Mark won't have Zeke if he makes it to the Super Bowl for us, Week 16. So that's huge. That's why I told Mark at the beginning of the year, I'm like, you want him to serve it now, man. Then, last week, I'm like, you want to serve it now, too, so he'll be back second round of the playoffs. And Zeke straight up, screwed fantasy owners hardcore, man, by just not serving his time. And I get it. You think you're innocent. Whatever. You don't want that bad rep on your name, but it's already there, man. I'm sorry, it's already there. Whether, you didn't do it or did do it, it's there no matter what. Just serve the damn, suspension, man.
Because, even if Brady served a suspension for 4 games whenever he did it, and, you would think anybody could get out of it is Brady. He still served a damn suspension.
Right.
So you're just a running back. You ain't the face of the franchise, so you're going to serve it. And also, I don't know if Ryan had knew this or not. I got an update before I got home before we did a podcast. Yesterday we saw that the Packers released tight end Martavis Bennett from their team.
Bennett, you mean? Martellus Bennett, you mean?
Yeah, Martellus Bennett.
Martavis.
I'm sorry. Today I got the update that he got signed off a waiver wire and is now going back to New England.
Interesting.
It's not like they have Gronkowski or anything.
It's not like they have the best tight end in the history of life. The guy that destroys T-Rexes with his spike. That his spike is what made the dinosaurs go extinct to begin with.
Yeah. I guess maybe they're just trying to build up since, every one of their receivers is dead.
Yeah, no shit. Well, it means Martellus Bennett's going to die here pretty soon. The Madden curse is real, and it's affecting everyone around town.
Yeah. It's Skip Brady. It's killing everybody else.
Yeah. So, Mr. Doug, green around the gills, did the impossible this past week. And I don't mean beating me, because that was not the impossible by any stretch of the imagination. He did something way more impressive. He made 2 trades, okay? And Doug's a wonderful guy. We were talking a few weeks ago about trading. He's very open to trading. He's not one of those guys like, hey, man, are you willing to trade this guy? He's not like, no, I'm keeping him. I drafted him the first round. He means everything to my life. He's not like a douchebag like, Tony or Bader. And he made a trade with Tony and Bader within, in the same day. It was nuts. I was like, how did this guy pull this off? I don't know what he did. He managed to make a trade with Bader, the guy who doesn't know how to counter a trade. His only response to a trade is no. Flat out. You can be like, hey, I'll give you my first round pick. I'll give you Le'Veon Bell. And hey, man, all I want is your kicker. He's like, no. That's all. He doesn't know any other word, apparently. But Doug managed to turn that no into a yes. He must be a real ladies' man if that's the case. Then on top of that, he made a trade with Fat Tony. How? A few weeks ago, I tried getting Ajayi, which I'm really glad I dodged that fucking train wreck. And he goes, now Ajayi I drafted him in the first round, so he means everything to me, And I'm like, but he sucks. He's like, but I drafted him first round. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean shit, People drafted Ty Montgomery in the first round, and I don't think anyone wants him anymore. But still, he managed to make a trade with him. I don't know how the guy does it. He must have a magical voice or something that just, hypnotizes them. And I'm baffled. I can't believe that he made a trade with both of them. One of them, let alone both of them, man. Holy cow.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Doug, you're the man. I'm going to make you the MVP of the season just for that. I don't know how you did it. I don't know. I need to actually message you and ask you about this because I'm blown away.
He probably offered him the firstborn. Sorry.
Yeah, you can name my firstborn.
Alrighty then. Well, moving into the predictions that we've been having every week. Right now, for first place, me and Ryan are tied with 20 each.
Wasn't I in third place last week?
I
Yeah.
think you were third place 2 weeks ago. Then you got to second, and now we're tied.
What's up, baby?
Tempest is in last place with 19. And, she hates us, so it's probably why she's not on, because she lost.
Yeah, oh well.
That with us and hates
She'll
us.
get over it.
Alrighty, well, moving into the Week 10 matchups for the Thursday night football, we have Seattle at the Cardinals. I'll let you go first, Ryan.
I'm going to go Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
Without the GOAT, Carson Palmer.
Steph Curry's playing?
No, I said, oh, haha. I'm slow, okay? Then we have for Sunday's slot of games, we have the Saints at the Bills.
Oh, man.
I'm going with Buffalo.
You're going Buffalo? Then I'm going to go Saints to keep it interesting. But I do think the Bills are going to win, but I'm going to pick the Saints.
Hopefully. That'll be a good one. Then we have the Vikings at Redskins.
I'll go Vikings.
You can go Vikings. Well, I'll go Redskins. Just to make it interesting. Alright, and then now we're going to have Mark's old favorite team, Pittsburgh, playing at the Colts.
I'm going to go Indiana. I'm just kidding. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Steelers as well for me. That was probably the advertised the game of the week. Will be the Dallas Cowboys at the Atlanta Falcons.
Dallas.
Dallas for me.
I can't vote for Atlanta.
Fuck Atlanta. Alright, then the Sunday night game, which is the New England at Broncos.
Oh, man. I want Denver to win so bad. But I'm like 99.9% sure New England's going to win, but I'm still going to go Denver because fuck New England.
I mean, it's only been one game, if I'm not mistaken. But if you think about it, Brady has never beat Osweiler. The only time they've ever played.
It's true.
But I'm going to go New England just because they'll find a bullshit way to win.
Yeah, they'll probably, catch a ball and they, in the end zone, but say they fumbled it. And so it'll be a safety, 2 points for New England, and they get the ball back because they fucking cheat.
Or, to have fucking Julio Jones fumble it, even though he already played earlier today.
That catch that he missed last week, Julio, that wide open touchdown was hilarious.
I loved it. Thank you, Julio, for that. You're not listening because you have other things to do, but
I love all the there's a on the internet this week it's been going around. It's like, do the Julio, and people are like laying down with their legs up and shit.
I saw that. Fuck Julio. Alright. And then we have a game that I'm really excited about, and I know Ron's excited for. It is the Dolphins at Carolina.
Oh, why are you excited for that game, Lamb?
Because, I'm going to that game.
You're going to that game?
Yeah, me and my giver of birth.
Oh,
my mother will be going.
That's crazy.
I feel like somebody else is going too.
Yeah, I'm going. That's crazy.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nuts. Who would have thunk?
I know. All the way from St. Louis.
I'm going to run there. I'm going to leave after this podcast and start running to the stadium.
All right, Forrest. All right, but without a doubt, I'm going Panthers.
You're going Panthers? Well, that means I'm going Panthers.
Alrighty then. And that's the games for Week 10.
Is that all she wrote?
Yes,
That's all she wrote. All right, kids. Well, enjoy the podcast. Enjoy the game tonight because this is coming out rather late this week. And that's all I got. So we'll see you later. And I hope all of you lose. I hope all of you lose. I'm the only winner this week. I want 11 losses and 1 victory. That can't happen, but make it happen.
ties everywhere.
Do Deuces.
Peace.